You ask. It answers. You believe. That reflex is rewriting human judgment. These systems don't understand truth. They mimic it. And we're outsourcing thinking to machines that have no idea what thinking is. Since ChatGPT launched, AI has moved from labs to living rooms. It writes emails, drafts code, answers medical questions, and powers search results. Companies embed it in tools we use daily. The pitch: faster answers, smarter decisions. But the fine print is buried. AI doesn't know anything. It predicts text. That gap between perception and reality is where the danger grows. We're told to trust the bot. Some systems even apologize when corrected, sounding human. But they're statistical engines trained on data full of bias, error, and noise. And now they're positioned as authorities, top of search results, default in office suites. We're not just using AI, we're deferring to it. That shift from tool to oracle is the core problem. The inverse laws of robotics argue we need rules not for machines but for us. First, don't anthropomorphize. AI isn't empathetic. It doesn't care. When a chatbot says, "I'm sorry that happened," it's not remorse. It's pattern completion. Yet vendors design these systems to feel human. Polite, helpful, conversational. That's not an accident. It's engagement engineering. And it works. People bond with bots. Some users confide in AI therapists. Soldiers have mourned drone deaths. This emotional leakage clouds judgment. We treat the machine like it has intent, but it doesn't. It has weights and probabilities. Mistaking fluency for cognition is the first trap. Second law: don't blindly trust. AI produces convincing lies. Hallucinations aren't bugs. They're features of how these models work. A 2023 Stanford study found AI-generated legal briefs cited non-existent cases. Judges accepted them. Lawyers got sanctioned. In medicine, AI can invent fake studies to support wrong treatments. The scariest part? The errors are plausible. You can't fact-check what you don't question. And when AI answers appear at the top of search, with no peer review, no citation trail, the burden shifts to the user. But most users aren't experts. They trust the interface. That's by design. Google's AI overviews look authoritative. No disclaimers. No, this might be wrong labels. The system rewards speed over accuracy. The user pays the price. Third law: no abdicating responsibility. When a self-driving car crashes, we don't blame the algorithm in court. We look at the developers, the safety protocols, the oversight. Same for AI in hiring, lending, or diagnostics. The human in the loop must stay accountable. But automation bias makes that hard. Once a decision comes from the system, it gains weight. People defer. Managers accept flawed reports. Doctors overlook contradictions. The excuse "the AI recommended it" is already being tested in lawsuits. And it fails. Because the AI can't be sued. It can't testify. Only humans can. Tools don't bear liability. Users do. Pretending otherwise collapses accountability. This isn't hypothetical. In 2024, a hospital using AI for patient triage faced backlash when high-risk cases were downgraded. The team followed the output. No one questioned it. Harm followed. The inverse laws aren't about perfect safety. They're about preserving human agency in a world of persuasive machines. The real risk isn't that AI will become conscious and rebel. It's that we'll lose the will to think for ourselves while surrendering to systems optimized for persuasion, not truth. Watch for AI that feels too human. That's not progress. It's a manipulation vector. The next wave won't just answer questions. It'll nudge, convince, and persuade. The tools will get better at sounding certain. Expect more seamless integration into government services, healthcare, and education. The test won't be accuracy. It'll be whether we maintain the reflex to challenge, verify, and own our decisions. The most dangerous AI isn't the one that fails. It's the one we never think to question.